One of the more outlandish claims that has hit headlines over the past week in the college football world is Texas football running back Tre Watson saying that he's the best running back in the country. Nabbing Watson as a grad transfer from the Cal Golden Bears was huge for the Longhorns, but most fans probably don't think that he'll even be the best rusher in the Big 12 in 2018. This claim from Watson came about in an interview with Olson of The Athletic. The interview does display his overwhelming level of confidence and faith in Texas this year. Yet, if Watson is carrying this level of confidence, could he really end up becoming one of the nation's best running backs this fall? The answer lies with a few factors, and mostly his own production levels. If the Texas offensive line does have some progress before the official start of the regular season, that'll help Watson's cause. Moreover, the dual-threat ability of rising sophomore quarterback Sam Ehlinger should also help open up some running room. The last thing that Watson can rely on to get more space to rack up yards in this offense is the development of the receiving core for the Horns. If the wide receivers are a real threat for opposing defenses to deal with, then Watson will have less focus falling on him. He can then use that to his advantage of rack up a ton of yards both by receiving and rushing. Watson has proven already that he can make an impact in both the run and passing games. Over the course of his long college career, Watson does average well over 5.0 yards per carry and has more than 1,300 rushing yards altogether. The experience and confidence are both there for Watson to make an impact on the entire Texas offense. He could also have a positive effect on the current Texas running backs like Daniel Young and Toniel Carter. However, the problem with this statement is that it means he would be better than other running backs like Bryce Love of the Stanford Cardinal and Damian Harris of the Alabama Crimson Tide. These are established running backs that could contend, and possibly win, the Heisman Trophy. And Love was the Heisman runner-up in 2017. Fell in only behind Oklahoma Sooners quarterback Baker Mayfield. Another issue with this statement from Watson is the level of skill for the running backs even in the Big 12 in 2018. Justice Hill of Oklahoma State Cowboys, Rodney Anderson of the Sooners, and David Montgomery of the Iowa State Cyclones are all premier running backs in the conference. It would take at least 1,200 rushing yards and 10 total touchdowns for Watson to even surpass any of those names in Big 12 backfields. If Watson does end up becoming even a top 5 running back in the Big 12 this season, Texas could be pushed to winning 9 or 10 games. He could focus more on how that type of performance could carry this entire team this fall.